Sometimes when you think about life and you think about how you are living, and a lot of you might see you to say, is able to do this and is living well. You know, it's so difficult for us people who are living in a shanty compound. Like where I live, that is a shanty compound. My slow life there, my simple life there has not been easy. And I'm going to tell you why living in the shanty compound it's not easy. If you're a man of substance, if you're a man who wants to become somebody, if you're a man who have a vision, if you're a man who really wants to earn something in life, so it's not easy. So guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Timothy Hara, the masterpiece, and I'm here somewhere in Mitengo. You can see this is Mitengo area, and this is area. So this way, by the way, I'm having maize cobs. This is maize cob. This is June, and here in Zambia we are having this. I just admired it when I was coming. I was like, wow, very nice maize cob. Let me just buy, and I had to buy this maize cob. So when you go this way, then you are going to Kansenshi. That's where I'll be going. And when you go this way, you'll be going to Sakanya Mufira Road or Levi Patrick Mwanawasa. And I've got a companion that I came with, and this is my companion. You see, that is my companion there. So I'm just tired, and I think of resting. And I was making some videos around this place, around the Dollar Hill for you guys. And I hope you're going to enjoy those videos. I hope you're going to like those videos because they are one of the good content which is coming. So somebody really asked me a question to say, how do I live my simple life in a shanty compound? There is one of you guys, a subscriber, who've been watching my videos, and I don't know if it's she or he, she've noticed to say that I live in a shanty compound. But how do I live my life there? Because as for her, in her explanation, she seemed to see me to be a man of substance, to be a man who really know what I'm doing. But to say the truth, I'm just trying. I'm just nothing, but I'm really trying. It's not going to be easy, or it's not easy for me or for the people who really wants to achieve something in life to live in shanty compounds. Why am I saying this? Because everything you need to fight. You see? You need to fight for everything. Everything you need to fight for it. Even you just finishing your education, it is a process. You need to fight for that. Because the lifestyle in shanty compounds, you don't really have enough money. Like you have money to, like your family, they have money to sponsor you in schools. Maybe they don't have money to take you to college. So those are the kinds of challenges that we face. Like in terms of trying to earn something like education, it is very tough to get quality education in a shanty compound. That's the first point I can say. It is very tough to have quality education. And the other thing is, when you are in a shanty compound, a lot of you seem to see you as one of the person who really knows something or who is educated. It is not easy. Why? Because everyone is going to see you as you are boasting or you are too pride. You see, you are too pride or you are boasting. That's what they are going to see you. And how do they see that? Because a person who is educated should be different from the person who have never been to school. You see, You need to be different from these other people to say, oh, me, I'm different. As a man who wants to achieve something, I need to do this for me to achieve my goals. You understand? And then some people they're going to say, pride, you have that pride or that ego just because you've isolated yourself into some other things. Because a lot of people in our area, they expect you to get involved into drugs. They expect you to get involved into different kinds of things in the society. And the other point is, if you have a business, same as like the business that I have a business in Zambia, here in Zambia, in Dollar to be specific, and I do run a grocery business. And this grocery business that I do run, um, a lot of people they see me to say I have money. You see, everyone puts you at that point to say you have money. That is the mentality of people who are living in a shanty compound. That tiny business that I have, that tiny business, it's very tiny, I'm telling you, it's tiny. And I think in my life, though I can say I've been there for many years, this is when I'm starting my business. This is when I'm starting, to tell you the truth. This is when I'm starting. And people in the society, they are going to make sure that they put something maybe on your way so that you can bump on that thing. And when you bump on that thing, they will start claiming, or they'll start backbiting you, or they'll start accusing you for something. If you've been a regular watcher on my channel, you've been watching my videos, there's a video that I showcased to say a lot of people they say I've sacrificed somebody to my business so that my business can be successful. That is the mentality of people who are living in the oasis, in the shanty compound. So living your slow life in a shanty compound, it's not easy. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. I remember one time I had a friend by the name of Ken. He's living somewhere in Kansenshi. And this man is educated. He has got, I don't know if it's how many certificates, 3 or 4 certificates in different fields. So you're saying, my dear brother, as for us who have been to school, people like us who really know what we are doing, we need to move out from the community, like the same community. And I was like, why are you saying that? He said, the mentality here is different. The mentality of being poor has continued to chase them or to chase us, you see, because they don't seem to think like they can get out of poverty. Each and every time when you say you ask somebody like, where are you going, what are your abilities for you to make it in life, and you find that somebody is responding to you to say, if no fine, whatever, this is the way we are going to be even in the next 5 years. Can you imagine somebody telling you that? You see? So it's something not motivating to live in a shanty compound. Your slow life can be there, you can be happy, you can live a good life well with your family, but there are going to be those challenges, like how are you going to cope with those people? In my community, even educated people, like they are educated, they've been to school, like they've completed their school. You find that they act ignorant, they act illiterate, as if they don't know anything. That's the way they act. You find that somebody has already completed his grade 12, and then you ask him to say, what is this? He's going to say, I don't know. I don't know. I've got a lot of experience at my business. This On this day, there was a very beautiful girl who came at my shop. Very beautiful. I'm telling you, I was like, wow, she's cute. And then this person came into my shop and she was like, please, I need to withdraw some money from Airtel money. And I was like, oh, madam, you can go ahead, you can withdraw. And then do you know what? And I started like asking her, "Where are you coming from?" She said, "I'm coming from within." And she was saying, I was like, "Oh, you were at which school?" She said, "I was at Kansenshi Secondary School." "Oh, you were at Kansenshi Secondary School. So, like, you completed your school there? In which year?" She was like, "Oh, that was in 2021. That's when I completed my grade 12." And I was like, "Okay, no problem. You can withdraw the money." And I was shocked by her response. I was thinking to myself, like, she's just joking, but that was true. I said to her, "Withdraw the money." And she said, "I don't know." And then I told her to say, "Please, just dial star 115 ash." She was like, "I don't know those things. Star 115 ash, I don't know those." When you dial those numbers, you press OK, you send, and then there will be a message which will pop up, and then you go on option 2 where it is saying get cash. She was like, "I don't know all those process." I was like shocked. You see, that is the kind of mentality of people who are living in our society, in our shanty compound. So it's not easy living in my area. It's not easy. It's not easy. People who are educated, they seem like they're not educated. People who've been to school, they seem like they've never been to school. You see, it's different from this area, like where I am right now. These people, they have been already made. You see, now us people who are in the shanty compound, we are living our simple life by starting from the scratch. You are just starting from the scratch, guys. You start from the scratch, just from the scratch. Your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, nobody to help you. Like, okay, Timothy, this is what you need to do for you to start up a business. You start from the scratch. Nobody to sponsor you. You can be sponsoring yourself, pushing yourself just to earn something. You know, you start from the scratch. And I'm like, I've met a lot of people like who've been blessed, like they have everything, and then you admire them, and then when you ask them to say, "Oh, so how did you acquire this?" and then that person will explain to you to say, "Oh, my mother gave me money, I did this, I did that, my father gave me this, he left this property, and I'm still running the property." I'm like, wow. Now, for us people in the small community like shanty compounds, whew, it's something else. Things that you're going to find there: early marriages, early marriages, early marriages, early marriages. That's what you're going to find there. And people not going to school. All they want is drugs, 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 drugs. You know, those are the kinds of things that you're going to find in our society, in my shanty area. And for me to live that kind of life there, it's not easy. It's not easy because I need to fight. I need to stand up. Excuse me. I do fight a lot of battles when I'm there. I do fight a lot of battles when I'm at that shop. Why? Because a lot of people, they bring a lot of responsibilities on me. They say this person comes with this problem, we try to solve it. If this person comes with this problem, we try to solve it. All those kinds of things. You understand? So it's not easy living your life in a shanty compound. Your slow life can never be meaningful because what you're surrounded by, it's something that is not productive. People like guys who really want to make it in the community, we suffer a lot. We suffer just to get something. So it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. So, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. And please kindly subscribe the channel, click on the notification button for to get my latest videos. This is your boy Timothy Hara, the masterpiece. And I'll be heading back home. I'm so tired, guys. And I've fed to eat my mess cobs. You can see this is my mess cob. Very nice. And it's sweet. Very soft. Very sweet. And I think I need to go now. Bye. See you. Remember to watch my next video. Remember to come here tomorrow also. I'll be posting another video. Please watch that video and remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.